From WREL News and the Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network, this is your Coronavirus, North Carolina News Brief for Thursday, May 7th, 2020. I'm Cliff Baumgardner. Here's the latest from WREL.com. Saddled with debt, payroll, and mounting utility bills, North Carolina's restaurants are struggling to remain open even as the state starts to ease stay-at-home restrictions. Governor Roy Cooper plans to reopen restaurants with limitations beginning May 22nd, but owners are having to make tough choices right now. Only 35% of restaurant owners in the state have indicated that they can stay afloat beyond 2 months of closing down or offering limited service, according to the North Carolina Restaurant and Lodging Associations. That 2-month marker is rapidly approaching, and restaurants in North Carolina shut down around March 17th to adhere to restrictions put in place to reduce the spread of coronavirus. Already, restaurants across the state have begun to announce permanent closures due to the effects of the pandemic, but many still remain open for curbside or takeout service, and communities are encouraged to support their local restaurants with their business or through donations to charities, such as the NC Restaurant Workers Relief Fund. Meals on Wheels programs nationwide are being flooded for requests for meals from people stuck inside under stay-at-home orders. A survey conducted by Meals on Wheels America found that their food delivery programs are serving 56% more meals and 22% more seniors per week than before the crisis, and that waiting lists for meals have grown by 26%. Meals on Wheels of Wake County Executive Director Alan Winstead said in a statement, quote, "We have added over 200 new participants in the last month, and we receive requests for our service every day. We've also added 2 additional meals per person to our regular weekly delivery. Meals on Wheels Wake County is continuing to deliver meals to people who are sheltering in place and are depending on us for their health and safety." Yesterday, 3 counties on the Outer Banks announced plans to lift coronavirus-related visitor restrictions, although they warned of the need to continue to practice social distancing amid the ongoing pandemic. In a joint statement, officials in Currituck, Dare, and Hyde counties said restrictions on entry for visitors will be lifted at noon on Saturday, May 16th. The announcement came just a day after Governor Roy Cooper announced the easing of his statewide stay-at-home order starting this Friday. Entry for visitors includes the towns of Duck, Southern Shores, Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, Nags Head, and Manio, Hatteras Island, Roanoke Island, the Dare Mainland, and the Currituck County Outer Banks, and Ocracoke Island. According to the statement, reopening to visitors on May 16th allows 7 days for local businesses, attractions, and accommodation providers to prepare to follow new operating requirements put in place by Cooper's executive order. In the modified order, more non-essential retail businesses can open, provided they don't exceed 50% in capacity. Restaurants can still only offer takeout and delivery meals, however, and bars, salons, and gyms must remain closed. From WREL TechWire, LabCorp is making its recently launched COVID-19 antibody test available to individuals. The Burlington-based life science company has been on the forefront of testing throughout the pandemic, though the majority of the tests they've produced have been available only to hospitals and healthcare workers. In a statement, Adam Schechter, president and CEO of LabCorp, said, quote, "We are working as quickly as possible to develop and implement new solutions to combat COVID-19. We continue to bring our deep research and scientific expertise to the market, and are now making it more convenient for people to access our tests through our wide network of physicians, hospitals, and healthcare providers through LabCorp.com. Retail versions of the test are available to consumers now for $119. This has been your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Thursday, May 7th, 2020. As always, if you like the information and resources you get from this show, let us know. Leave a rating and review wherever it is you listen. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our new episodes. Thanks for listening.